Hey guys, it's Mel. Happy day after Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a nice holiday with your family. There's Maya just working on her bracelets in the background, so don't mind her. But anyway, I wanted to get this video out there because I marked the video closed for the sign up, and I want you to listen and see if I read off your name. I wanted to get these names out there so that everybody can get started because. And I apologize for the short time span, but I think we can do it. And the way I do it, if this helps anyone, is, you saw my crazy babies. Maya's, an angel, but the other one, she's a handful. So, I know we're all busy or whatever, but I think that if we do a little bit each evening, we could get it done we have about a week to get all our cards done and then also mailed out. So normally I like to give a little bit more time than that, but the reason being is even this, if you mail them out on the 5th, I may not get some of them. Hopefully it's by the 7th or 8th because of the 2-day priority mail. And then even after that, I need to take a day or two to divvy up everybody's cards and then get them right back out. So that's why it's very important that you don't forget to, and I know it's a lot to remember, so I'm just going to go over some things. But first, why don't I'll go through the names so that everybody knows who's in or who is not in. I think I did pretty good because I closed it now. I'll probably get some people after, but we'll have to cut it off here. And we're still under the amount, so that's good. But it's close to it. So anyway, I believe I got everybody's email, and if I didn't get you on this one, don't worry. Like I said, I like to do these all the time, and if you didn't make this one, hopefully you can make one in the future. And I do plan on doing in the future a die cut swap, and I'll get more details into that later because I think that one would be a fun one. So let me just go on my list. I don't know if this is going to show, but if it doesn't, it's okay. So. For Mel's 2015 Christmas card and goodie swap, we have the following. And I'm sorry if I mess up any names, but you guys get the idea. And what I need you to do, if you hear your name, and hopefully you're still in, make sure you email me at that same email address. And the email address is dowdy848@hotmail.com. So that's DOUGHTY848@hotmail.com. And what you have to do is make sure you email me, because once you email me and say, hey Mel, I heard my name, I'm still in, email me that, and then I will reply back because this will make it easier for me already having all your email, because some of you just messaged me here on YouTube. So if all of you could email me once you hear your name, and it's up to you guys to do this, and if I don't hear back from you within a day, I'm going to consider you not in, so you got to let me know. So just make sure you email me and say, hey Mel, I heard my name, and from that email I'm going to reply to you with my mailing address, because that's where on December 5th, or on or before December 5th, all your cards need to be mailed to me along with your additional flat rate envelope, a new one folded in there, self-addressed and self-postage paid. So I'm going to get more into that after I read these names. So first we have, of course, myself, which is Melissa Baylor. Then we have Miss Melanie Jones, Miss Kim Weaver, Scrappin' Pink Lady. You're the only one I'm not sure. She commented sounds fun, and I'm hoping that means you're in. If you're not, just let me know. But I have you in here because you were within the number. So let me know, Lisa, if you are in or if you were just commenting that it sounded fun. So just let me know. But for now, I have you in, and I'm hoping that's what you meant. We have Melissa Jax or Jax. I might be saying your name wrong, honey. And you've been in my swaps before, so welcome aboard. So you made it in. Miss Maya, how did you remember that name? Arie, I think it's spelled. How did you say? Ari. Ari. She thinks it's Ari, and I think that is what it is. You also were in one of my swaps, and I remember you. I know you changed your YouTube name, but you're in, so make sure you email me. Scraps from Scratch, I think she was in a swap before, so welcome aboard. We have Miss Deborah Ramos. She's a Facebook friend of mine too, so hopefully you're seeing this video, and be sure to watch all these videos because this is where I do my updates. Just right now is the only time I'm going to have you email me probably. so that way I can get my address out to you, only because I can't put that on a public video. So Miss Deborah Ramos, and then we have Sarah, I don't know if it's Swaney, but close enough, you probably know who you are. So Sarah Swaney, you emailed me, you're in. Miss Margot Davis, you two are, I think, are new ones, and also Miss Cynthia Finley, you're in as well, and Gladys Navarro is last but not least. So really quick, Melissa Baylor, Melanie Jones, Kim Weaver, Melissa Baylor is me, Kim Weaver, Scrap and Pink Lady, Melissa Jacks, Ari, Scrap from Scratch, Deborah Ramos, Sarah Swaney, Margot Davis, Cynthia Finley, and Gladys Navarro. So that's our group. That's 12 total. So you're going to have to make 11 cards. So I wanted to get this out there so you can get started today. Hopefully a lot of you are off like I am. I have to work tomorrow. But some of us are off today for Black Friday. Or if you're not, maybe you're seeing this in the evening. Maybe you could get a couple of your cards done tonight. So total you need to make is 11 cards, unless you want to make one for yourself. It's not really necessary, but that's totally up to you. But you need to make 11 cards and get them out to me on or before December 5th in your priority mail envelope, like the flat rate envelope. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's around $5.75 or maybe $5.95 by now, but I think it's $6 or under to get that there. And then you also have to include. Make sure you include an additional one of those, and you can even fold it and put it in with your cards and goodies if you're sending goodies. You could put it in there, and I believe the post office, you can go there and just say, can I buy a stamp that's made for this flat rate? And I've seen them before. I don't know if all of them have them. I've never gotten one. I just seen in another swap some of you girls had it there, and I thought that was cool. But if not, you can just get, the postage worth, like the $6 worth or whatever it is. Have it covered on there. You can ask when you go to the post office what the exact date. Sometimes they go up, they go down, whatever. Mainly go up. But so anyway, let me get back to where I can see you guys. Hold on. Where am I at? I don't even know if you're seeing me or seeing the list. So anyway, so those are all of you who are in. So some of the things I'm going to go over is some of the questions that you guys had. So the main question was, do they have to be Christmas cards? They don't have to be Christmas cards. They could be holiday cards, but it is pretty much the Christmas holiday, whatever you choose to do. It could be, just a winter theme or something like that. So that's up to you guys, whether you want to do, Christmas or Santa, or if you want to do, just winter holiday. Either's fine with me. Another question that I got was, does it have to be all the same card? Answer is no. I like my swaps to be like, kind of laid back and kind of like, not all these rules. I have to have some rules as far as the postage and the deadlines and stuff so that everything runs smoothly, because it is work on my end, which I don't mind, but it seems to go a lot smoother if you guys kind of go by, the deadline, so that we're not waiting on anybody or so that nobody's left behind. And all I ask is if you, I'm hoping not, but if something does come up, like to where you can't fulfill your duties, we'll say, make sure, just keep in contact with me. Let me know. And the worst that's going to happen is if you don't send me a package, you're not going to get a package, and that's how it goes. And that's another good thing, but it just stinks for those, who figured on, they were going to get 11 cards, whatever. So try to stick with, that's why I wanted you guys to listen to all the deadlines and know, and I know this one's a little bit, it gives you a little bit less time. It only gives you about a week to get all your cards done and out, but I still think it'll be fun. I wanted to do it now so that we could get them before the Christmas holiday and have some time. Usually, like I said, in my swaps, I give you a little bit more time. But this is just special circumstances. We all get busy or whatever, and I just got a chance to load this video. So that was another question, and the other question was, do all the cards have to be the same? And the answer is no. They do not have to be the same. You can do them all the same if that's easier for you to do it in like a what's that called? Where you just, assembly line, I guess, and you're doing them all, and, you want them all to look the same. If you want to do that, you can. If not, if you say you had a couple different card ideas like I have in my head, when I see different stamp sets, I'm like, oh, I could do this with that. Like, maybe this is your chance to use what you have and try out your ideas, and not everybody's card has to be the same, because we're all in different homes. It's not like they're going to, not coordinate with the other one. Might as well, if you want to try, red on this one and blue on that one, or change them up a bit. That's totally up to you. So that's another part that's laid back. So they do not all have to be the same. I want to say, unless anybody else has, would be opposed to this, I don't think you need to send, unless you want to. You don't have to send an envelope. Like I usually put my cards in like a little clear bag if I have the right size for them. It depends. But if you want to just keep your card like as is, or put a little small packaging on it somehow, I wouldn't say you have to. You don't have to use the envelope, because I just put them on display and then I keep them later. But like we're not mailing them out, so this isn't one where we're making like a set of cards for you to then use and send out. So this is for the recipient. So I would say if you don't want to, or if you want to save your stash of your envelopes, you don't have to send envelopes along with your card. You could just send your card, and if you want to put it in one of them clear cellophane bags, even if you don't have them fancy bags, you want to put it in like clear sandwich bags, however you want to do it. I would say that that's fine, so you don't have to do that. What are some of the other questions? And again, I addressed, if you want to send goodies along, like just a bunch of random like embellishments, like little cards that can go in your project, like whatever you want to send, anything holiday themed, or any little like twine or whatever embellishments, you can go ahead and send them. And if you send them here, we'll send you some things back. It's just going to be like little things. It's not anything like you have to spend a whole lot of money on. That's pretty, Maya. Not anything you have to spend a whole lot of money on, or, it might even be some stuff you have extra in your stash, because I know I have some too. And that way you can share, and like it's kind of nice to get that, because then you have a variety, and it might not be something that might be available at your stores in your state or whatever, or just something different. So that's why I think that's fun. But again, you don't have to join in the goodie swap. If you want to just send your cards, you can keep it there, but I'll just kind of throw some, stuff in there, and then if you guys send stuff, I'll divvy them out in all my envelopes. I have a little system. I lay out all the envelopes, and I put each card in one. Maya usually helps me, so hopefully she's not too busy, and she can help me get them out to you guys. So that's another question. What else? So, there, and then some of them, one person asked, where do we send it to? So that's the purpose of this video. If you heard your name, make sure you email me and just say, at dowdy848@hotmail.com. Just, hey Mel, heard my name, still in, and then from there I'm going to hit reply, and I'm going to send you my mailing address. So that way, once you get your cards done, and if it happens to be early, I'd recommend get them out early if you're done. I just want to give you the whole week, but like say you get them done on 2 days from now, 3 days from now, and you have them finished and you have everything ready to go. Just with the holidays coming, and the postage, you never know what's going to happen there. If you're finished, I would go ahead and get that priority thing out and then to me, and then that's that much ahead of the game we can get and, get these projects out. But you have until December 5th to, truly complete them, have them out in the mail. They have to go out December 5th. They can't be any later because then I'm not going to have time to get them repackaged and then back out to you. So just to recap, make sure that, if you heard your name, you email me, tell me you're in. I'm then going to email you back with my mailing address, and that's where so this way, when you do it this way and you're shipping them all to me, the host, you don't have to ship them out to each 11 people in the group. It's so you just have one postage to me, and then one of your back postage that you're paying for. So again, I'll email you my address. Once you have that, you're ready to go. And even now, you're ready to go as far as if you want to start your cards. If you're off today or whenever, you can find the time. So if you want to start your 11 cards, you need to have to me, like mailed to me. If you want to start them, you can go ahead and do that. And then once you mail them to me, you make sure, along with your cards, if you're sending any goodies, so your cards, your goodies, and then also an additional envelope in there that's the same as the one you send. I showed you that priority, the flat rate priority one. It's like kind of cardboardy. If you want to send it in there, and have another additional one in there folded with the postage already paid. So make sure you have the postage paid on there. And like I said, it's like under $6. I don't know if it's $5.95 or $5.75. And if you want, you can go to the post office and ask them for sure. And then you can just buy this, enough stamps to just slap on there before that. But make sure you don't forget. Not only the postage, make sure you put your address of where to mail it back to, so I know who it goes, and put your name. Your name and your mailing address on that additional, the one that you're putting inside. So that's something a lot of people forgot last time. So Just make sure you have the stamp on there and then your mailing address back to you. And that's how your package, I'm going to ship it right in there, right back to you. So that way there's no mistakes of me writing down the wrong address. You know, you guys know your address better than I do. So that way it's already on there, ready to go, and you know, that'll be that much faster again. So that just makes things easier for me to get things out to you guys faster. So I hope that answers anybody's questions. You know, I answered the thing about, you know, the cards. No, they don't all have to be the same. It's up to you. That's the fun of it. That should be fun to create things. So if you want to make a bunch of different ones and try out a bunch of different methods, you can. If you want them to all be uniform and all the same, and if that's easier for you, you got one idea and you want to stick with that, that's fine too. But just make sure you have your 11 cards and your goodies in there, that if you want to be in with the goodie swap. And also put in your additional, put inside a folded in half your flat rate envelope with the postage paid and your return address on there. So hopefully that answers all your questions. Sorry if this was repetitive. I'm just trying to get anything out there, any questions you guys might have. Feel free to message me below with any comments, and I will try to get back to you. But another thing is, too, once you see these videos, and I'm sorry, like I said, after this one, it won't really be done through email. It's all going to be updates on here. So make sure you stay tuned to my channel and check back in and see if you saw the latest video, and I'll title them Update Video Number 1 or Update Video Number 2. I'll label them. But just make sure you comment below and say, because it's good to just keep communication up and just say, hey, Mel, got it, you know, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything long. Just be like, got it, Mel, just so I know you're seeing these, you're in the loop, you got the messages, and I don't have to chase you down. So that sounds good to all of you. Sounds good to me. I will wait to hear back from you via email, and I just want to get this out so you can get started. And hopefully this will be a fun one. So let me know, guys, and if you have any questions, and we will go from here. Bye.